You are too scared to start. That is the problem. Hey everyone, welcome back to my corner of YouTube. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. So let's jump into this 4 tips that I have for you guys on starting your business. All right, tip number 1 is to just start. You don't need to know how everything works before you start in that industry with whatever it is that you're trying to create. If you're trying to wait for the perfect time for you to get all the research done, for you to know everything from beginning to end before you actually start, guess what? You are going to find yourself in the same position after a year, after 2 years, while other people who just jumped off the cliff and who just took a leap of faith and started, they are going to be way ahead of you because you are still trying to hide behind, oh, I'm just doing my research. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that I have all the information that I need. Oh, let me watch this one more video on YouTube telling me about how to start creating that product. You are not going to get anywhere. So you would find that the more you take steps towards creating that business or designing that product or contacting those people, when you take steps towards that business, making sure that business becomes a reality, things will start unfolding for you. Things will start coming in place. You will start even gaining more information. It's not in the researching, it's in the doing. Sometimes you can even do all the research that you want and have a book full of information that you wrote down. But guess what? When you start actually doing, that's when you find out that you even missed some stuff, or that's when you would even understand it even better. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was hiding behind, oh, I'm still doing my research. Oh, this is a huge project, so I need to make sure that everything is perfect before I start. Oh, I need to watch this one more video. Guess, you guys know that the YouTube University is like forever going, okay? You can get sucked in just watching one video, then 2, then 3. And before you know it, you are actually freaking out because it's like so much information and you just left like a deer in the headlights because you're like, I don't even know where to start because it's so much coming at you. So my first tip is to just start. Take that leap of faith, just jump off there and get to creating, get to designing, get to talking to people, and just make sure that you are making a move. We hide behind the whole research thing because if we're being honest with ourselves, we are afraid, okay? I heard someone say like this before, that what we are afraid of is not success. We're not afraid to succeed. But what we are afraid of is the hard work that success is going to require. So you are not afraid that you're gonna fail. You're not afraid of that. What you are afraid of is that, if I do succeed, that means that I would have to work even twice as hard as when I did in the beginning. That is what you're afraid of. If you are being honest with yourself, think about it. And tip number 2 is that you do not need to know the who before you get started. This is not a popular opinion. Okay? So don't come for me. But you do not need to know the who before you get started. I can tell you, everyone that I have spoken with, everyone that I've talked to, every video that I have watched, every business tip, all of that, they will tell you that you need to know the what, you need to know the who, you need to know the how before you even get to making a product. But I am here to tell you, based on my personal experience, that you do not need to know the who. I knew that I wanted to create stationery for people because I love stationery product, but I didn't know exactly who I wanted to create it for. I just know that I wanted to create one because I love it, and I know that there are other people who love stationery as well who use it. So I'm gonna create one for people to use, but I didn't know the audience that I wanted to serve. If I had waited and keep saying that, I need to find out the who first before I start, I would never have taken a step. But which goes back to my tip number 1. But it's as you jump off that cliff and just be bold and just take that leap of faith and step out, things will start unfolding. And if I'm being honest, it's just recently that it finally unfolded to me, my who I'm designing these journals and these planners for. It was in the drawing out the pieces, the artwork, drawing out the design, putting my ideas down on paper. It was in doing all of that I'm like, oh, I think I want to put this in because I want people to be able to use this section of the planner for this. Oh, I think I want to put this in because I want when people read this, they're able to be blessed by it. So So it was in actually putting pen to paper or pencil to paper that the who started unfolding to me. So don't put yourself in a box. Don't let people box you in. There are more than one way to do something. How do they say that? Like, it's more than something ways to skin a cat or something like that. It's the same way, like it's more than one way to become successful. It's more than one way to invest your money. Like, there are people who prefer method A to method B. There are people who get successful by doing this. There are people who get successful by waking up at 5 every morning, but you see some successful people wake up at 9. Like, there is just more than one way. So don't allow yourself to be boxed in by popular opinion, okay? So this is just my personal experience, and I just want to share it with you just in case you find yourself in the same situation. Tip number 3 is to use your support system, okay? Oh my gosh, I sucked at this at the very beginning until I just like had a breakdown and I had to just start calling on my support system. Like, I need help. Don't tell yourself that you can do it all by yourself, okay? You need help. You need support. To start a business is no joke. It's not easy. It doesn't matter if it's a small business, okay? You need help. You don't have all the information. You have people around you. You have friends and family. You have mentors. You have people who can give you advice, who can be a shoulder that you cry on. Maybe they can't help you physically, but they can give you their shoulder to cry on or to vent. But you need support. You need help. Reach out to people. Don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself, like you cannot tell anybody what you are creating. Look around your circle of friends and family. Try to see who is good at XYZ and utilize their help. Who is good at doing this and utilize their help. Who is good at, doing something else and utilize their help. But let people help you. And look, before you actually go talking to everybody, make sure it's people who abide into the dream, who are keyed into the dream, who believe in you and believe in the dream that you are, or in the business, in your dream, your vision that you are trying to create, okay? Don't go talking to people who are going to bring you down now. Don't go talking to people who are going to talk you out of your dreams, okay? So make sure it's friends and family who are supportive, who are going to encourage you and help you and, just be there for you. All right. So that's very important. So you don't break down, because it is a lot to start a business. All right. Now we have come to the 4th tip. The last and final tip for this video is to be patient. Okay, this is what I have also learned from experience. I learned the hard way. When you are creating a business, it is not a sprint, it is a marathon. Okay, so you're not going to see the fruit immediately. It's gonna take some time. You are going to feel, depending on the product that you are creating and what your timeline is, but you are going to feel like, why am I even doing this? Like, I'm not seeing any fruit of it. And you're going to have the whispers of, telling you, those negative voices telling you that you are just wasting your time, that people are not gonna buy it, so you have to tune those negative voices out and just make up your mind that you are going to be patient. You don't plant something one day and see it grow the next day, right? It takes some time for you to see the fruit of it. You can plant an orange tree today, but tomorrow you're not gonna see any fruits. It's gonna take a couple of years for that thing to grow and mature and start producing fruit. So you gotta look at your business the same way. Right now, you are making the products, you are talking to the manufacturers, you are talking to the printers, you're talking to designers, you're creating the social media handles, making the videos, all of that, and you are not seeing any fruit of it. Do not give up. It is going to pay off at the end. So you got to keep reminding yourself about that. All right. You have to be patient. All right. So those are my 4 tips. Let's quickly recap. Number 1 is to just start. Okay. Number 2 is you don't have to know the who you want to serve, who your audience is going to be before you start. Just keep going and it would unfold as you take steps towards creating the business. Number 3 is for you to use your support system. Those people, friends and family that believe in you, that will encourage you and help you in any way financially, by manpower, by their resources, whatever it is, but you need your support system. And number 4 is to be patient. It is not going to all happen in one day. There are going to be moments where you will cry, moments where you would want to give up, but the key is for you to continue, and it's going to pay off at the end. You will see the fruits at the end. All right, so those are my 4 tips to start off your business. If you are someone who is considering starting a business, do it right now. The world is waiting for you. The people who you are called to serve, they are waiting for you. So no more delay. Take this as your sign that you cannot delay it anymore. All right, no more hiding behind, I'm just doing my research. All right. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If this video was helpful, or if you loved it, please hit the subscribe button. Share it with someone who you know is needs to hear this and needs to be encouraged to start, and also hit the thumbs up. That would really help me as well. And stay tuned, because we are launching our stationery products this year. All right, just in a couple of months, but I will keep you guys updated. I will see you guys next time on another video. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.